Hey there, sports fans, and welcome to the very first edition of Turnin Two, the new MABL NYC podcast. I'm Mike Smith. As many of you guys may know, I'm not only the host of this podcast, but I'm also the manager of the NYC Mudhens. We're coming over to the MABL this year for the first time ever. And I got to admit, there's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. Not only as a manager, but also as the host of the podcast. I'm also going to be taking pictures and video around the league, doing some work on the website, and just kind of getting to know everybody and getting to know the lay of the land. Which isn't to say that we don't know anybody. I mean, we kind of came up playing against teams like Juan Ramos and the Riders, and Chris Verona and his old Baisley Pirates teams. So those are rivalries that we are really looking forward to renewing. Can't wait to see those guys out on the field this year, but there are a lot of other teams that we don't have that history with, and I'm really looking forward to getting the chance to meet some of them. So in terms of asking around, who should be my first guest on the podcast, everyone was pretty much in consensus that you needed somebody from the Corona Rockies. Just going back and looking at the history of the league, it's clear that the Rockies are the team to beat. I think they've gone something like 46-8 over the course of 2 spring and summer campaigns. They've won back-to-back titles. They're gunning for a 3rd straight championship. So had to bring them on here to start out the podcast. So joining me as my first guest on Turnin Two is a player who's been integral in both of these Corona Rockies championships. He's the captain of the team, second baseman Emilio Herrera. Emilio, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, getting ready for the season, and we're feeling good. But how you doing, Mike?
I'm not too bad. I'm excited to be kind of in the MABL now, and you guys are now the 2-time champions. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. We had really 2 good seasons. 2 good seasons. Our first season, it was new because it was a new league, and we had new players that we have never seen before. So it was a little bit kind of new. But last year was a little bit more of a challenge because as defending champions, everybody was coming out, hunting for us. They really wanted to beat the champs. And, we had a good run with the Bronx Spartans, who are not in the league this year, but, they gave us a good run for our money. But at the end of the day, we did what we had to do, and we came out as champions again.
So, when you guys you came together 2 years ago, I looked at your roster, and I noticed a lot of guys that I recognized from other teams in the past. How did you guys come together? Who was kind of the guy that brought everyone together?
Well, Alex, our manager, I've been playing with him since when we were together as the Braves, the New York Braves. Mm-hmm. And, him, myself, my brother Louis, Andy, Oscar, we all played on the same team for a couple of years. And when we found out Tony was doing this new league, Alex, and Andy, we got together and decided we should just make our own team. And we run it the way we want to run it, because we basically kind of had a team already. We just bring everybody over, and we added a few key players, and Alex knew a couple of players himself, and we just put it all together. And you know what? If it worked, it worked. And if it didn't, hey, we love playing the game of baseball, and some way we would have made it work anyways. And we did 2 years in a row and still on top.
Now, just from a personal standpoint, what was it like for you going from being, kind of just a player to being involved in creating this and taking more of a leadership role?
At first, I just wanted to do whatever I can do to help out the team, and basically my first year, I was just captain of the team, and getting the uniforms ready. And last year, I was more like a coach. I was being a leader to try to lead the team, try to get all the guys together, because last year we had some new players that didn't play with us the first year, and we were just trying to get everybody along, and, hopefully it worked out. And, our first year we probably had about 15 players, and then last year we had 25, so it was hard to try to get everybody in to play and, everybody to have the same chemistry. But everything worked out good. Maybe some little bumps here and there, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's all love, and you know we're one big family now.
And now looking at your team, because I mean, you know, I've never seen the Corona Rockies play, and it seems that a lot of teams take on kind of a personality. You'll have a team that, you know, they're led by their pitching, or a team that's really, you know, a powerhouse offensively. Where do you think that this team fits in like that? What do you think are your strengths as a squad?
I'm gonna say our first thing is we are a very offensive team. We get on base a lot. We hit the ball a lot. We score a lot of runs, and I would at least we're probably the top hitting team in the league. But you know what? At the same time, we also have great pitching. We have one of the best closers, Luis Mendoza, who every time we needed him, he'll come in and shut it down, and you know will let us stay on top of the game. But most likely, I think we are all around team. We can hit, we can run, we can play defense, and we can pitch. So it's basically we're a pretty hard team to beat.
And you know, you kind of talked about it a little bit before with the fact that you guys now, as the two-time champions, kind of have a target on your back. What did you guys do in this offseason to get better and get ready for that challenge that you're going to be facing from everyone trying to knock you off this year?
I think, you know, basically what are we trying to do is, you know, not trying to pay too much attention to that. You know, I think we just want to go out there, have fun. You know, we practice our hitting, our pitches are throwing in the off season. The regular things that we have done the past 2 years, we're still doing it now. You know, our pitchers are getting their work in, our hitters we're doing our work. And when it comes to game time, you know, hopefully everything comes together. And I know every week we play a different team, but every week a new team wants to come in on that field and try to beat the defending champs every year. So we know that's their goal, and our goal is just to go out there and play Rockies baseball and give it 100%, and hopefully the outcome always leads to our side, you know.
And so, you know, coming in this year and kind of not knowing anybody, you know, what have you seen? Has there been a team over the last 2 years that's kind of emerged as your chief rival?
I guess our first year, our rivals had to be the Tigers. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and the Astros, which were the Spartans last year. But last year, you know, there was a lot of heat in the beginning, a lot of trash talking, but at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. But our rivals, I could say, are more like friendly. You know, we know each other, so it's just like a Red Sox Yankee type thing. So, you know, we have the Tigers and us. Still going back and forth. The Spartans last year, who we faced in the championship, was kind of our rivals, and it was a give it up to those guys because we thought we was gonna lose, but we came out as winners anyways.
And so now, who do you guys open up with this year? Do you know yet?
We open up to the Royals, Tony's Royals, and they are a really good team, a very defensive team. They play their defense is very, very good, and they have a great pitching staff also. But you know, hopefully, you know, we come and do what we got to do on Sunday, and you know, and we get the 2 wins.
And you know, finally, just, you know, winning or losing aside, how great is it going to be just to get back out on that field after a long winter?
Oh, man, I can't wait. I guess we can't wait. You know, we have our group chat going on every day, and, you know, we just talk about staying focused and having fun together. And hopefully, you know, we come out as 3P champions. I guess that's our goal this year, 3P MB is, you know, win 3 chips and just drink after.
That sounds like a plan, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Emilio, I want to thank you for coming on. And you know, was there anything else that you wanted to add about the upcoming season, or did we pretty much cover it?
I just want to say good luck to all the teams out there, and we'll hope to see you guys soon, whoever we play. And whoever we play, please play your hardest against us. We like a challenge.
All right, great. Well, thanks a lot for coming on, man, and I appreciate it and looking forward to seeing you out there as well.
Thank you, Mike. Have a great season.
All right, you too, man. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Once again, my thanks to Emilio Herrera for stopping by the podcast today. I hope that everybody is looking as forward to opening day as I am. The MABL season is kicking off on Saturday with a doubleheader at Elm Jack. Early in the morning, you got us, the Mud Hens, and the Bandits with an old rivalry game to start things off, followed by a matchup of the Raiders and the New York Braves. We've got a few more games on Easter Sunday as the Tigers and Mustangs square off at Kaiser. The Pirates and Giants are playing at Crotona, and the Royals and Champion Rockies will play at Elm Jack. The nightcap on Sunday will be a nice little matchup between the Beers and After Dark, and that's going to be at Clemente. Well, I hope everybody has a great 2016 season. I know I can't wait to get out there, and I'm sure that you can either. So until next time, guys, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep it between the lines.